armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation.
Skoy and Yurzhinoy and Priyutnoy. The enemy losses were up to 145 servicemen, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 7 motor vehicles. In addition, in the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 Polish-manufactured Krab self-propelled artillery system, 1 British-manufactured FH-70 howitzer, and 1 D-20 howitzer have been destroyed. 1 ammunition depot of the AFU 127th Territorial Defense Brigade has been destroyed near Bogadar. The armed forces of the Russian Federation continue the special military operation. In South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok Group of Forces, supported by artillery, foiled an attempted counterattack by the enemy and the rotation of fighters on AFU positions near Novomikhailivka. Attempts by the AFU to attack were also foiled near Staromayorskoye. The enemy infantry was destroyed. In the course of counter-battery warfare, the enemy losses were 1 Vostok self-propelled artillery system and 5 mortar crews. UAV crews destroyed 2 field ammunition depots close to Staromayorskoye. Artillery destroyed 1 ammunition depot near Yurzhinoy. Operational, tactical, and Army aviation, missile troops, and artillery inflicted a fire attack on manpower and hardware concentration areas of 79th Air Assault, 72nd Mechanized, 58th Motorized Infantry Brigades, and the 128th Territorial Defense Brigade of the AFU close to Novomikhailivka, Konstantinovka, Elizavetovka, Ugoldar, Vodyanoy, Novomayorskoye, Novodonskoye, Oktyabr State Farm, and Yurzhinoy. The enemy losses were 1 electronic warfare station, up to 70 militants, and AFU motor vehicles. Russian air defense systems shot down 2 aircraft of Ukrainian Air Force, Su-27 near Brigadirovka and MiG-29 Roskoshnoi. In addition, 2 HIMARS projectiles were intercepted. Russian Defense Ministry shows Ivanovo-based paratroopers and ground attack aircraft in action during the special military operation. The Russian Defense Ministry shows how FPV drone manufactured at the PA, Sudoplanov Volunteer Battalion. The scouts of the Zapad Group of Forces who destroyed Leopards were presented with state awards and cash certificates. Captured Ukrainian serviceman tells about serious losses in armed forces of Ukraine. In Kupyansk direction, the active actions of units of the Zapad Group of Forces, supported by aviation and artillery, have repelled 2 attacks by assault groups of the 54th Mechanized Brigade of the AFU near Timkovka. In addition, manpower and hardware concentration areas of a FU 38th Mechanized and 68th Jaeger Brigades have been hit close to Zagoruikovka, Novogorovka, and Stelmakovka. The enemy losses were up to 30 soldiers, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 3 motor vehicles. During counter-battery warfare, 1 U.S. manufactured M114 howitzer, 1 M-Stabi howitzer, 1 Vostok self-propelled artillery system, and 1 D-44 gun have been hit. In Krasny Liman direction, units of the Center Group of Forces, Army aviation and artillery have hit manpower and hardware concentration areas of the AFU 67th Mechanized Brigade and the 125th Ukrainian Territorial Defense Brigade close to Yampilovka and Serebryanka. The enemy losses were up to 60 servicemen, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 2 pickup trucks. In Donetsk direction, units of the Yug Group of Forces, in cooperation with aviation, artillery, and heavy flamethrower systems, have struck AFU 22nd, 54th, 93rd Mechanized Brigades and the 79th Air Assault Brigade close to Mariinka, Kleshivka, Andriivka, and Spornoy. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 M-Stabi howitzer, 1 Vostok self-propelled artillery system, and 1 D-30 gun have been destroyed. In South Donetsk direction, units of the Vostok Group of Forces, in cooperation with helicopters and artillery, have inflicted a fire damage on manpower and hardware of FU 79th Airborne Assault and 58th Motorized Infantry Brigades, as well as 105th and 128th Territorial Defense Brigades near Novomikhailivka, Staromayorskoye, and Yurzhinoy and Priyutnoy. The enemy losses were up to 145 servicemen, 2 armored fighting vehicles, and 7 motor vehicles. In addition, in the course of counter-battery warfare, 1 Polish-manufactured Krab self-propelled artillery system, 1 British-manufactured FH-70 howitzer, and 1 D-20 howitzer have been destroyed. 1 ammunition depot of the AFU 127th Territorial Defense Brigade has been destroyed near Bogadar. In Zaporozhye direction, units of the Russian Group of Forces, aviation, artillery, and heavy flamethrower systems have repelled 3 attacks by assault groups of 33rd, 65th, and 118th Mechanized Brigades of the Armed Forces of Ukraine near Rabatino and Novoprokopovka. The enemy losses were up to 80 military personnel, 3 tanks, 5 infantry fighting vehicles, 3 armored personnel carriers, 2 2 armored fighting vehicles, 2 pickup trucks, as well as 1 M109 self-propelled artillery system and 1 U.S. manufactured M146 gun. In Kherson direction, the enemy losses were up to 30 servicemen and 4 motor vehicles. During counter-battery warfare, 1 U.S. manufactured M777 artillery system, 1 M-Stabi howitzer, as well as 1 G-Vostok self-propelled artillery system have been destroyed. Operational, tactical, and Army aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops, and artillery of the armed forces of the Russian Federation have neutralized manpower and military hardware in 134 areas. In addition, a joint command post of the 10th Army Corps of the Armed Forces of Ukraine has been hit close to Volnondrivka. 1 radar station of the S-300 surface-to-air missile system has been destroyed near Artsy. Control points of the 67th Mechanized Brigade of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the 31st Brigade of the National Guard of Ukraine have been hit close to Serebryanka. Air defense facilities have shot down 5 AFU aircraft, including 1 Su-27 near Kamenka, 2 MiG-29 near Preobrazhenka and Krivoy Rog, as well as 2 Su-25 close to Pavlograd and Tokarivka. 11 HIMARS projectiles and 2 U.S. manufactured JDAM-guided aerial bombs have been intercepted. In addition, 31 Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles have been destroyed close to Tavlzhenka, Kotlyrovka, Nikovo, Novia Kamenka, Pervomeyskoye, Tarasovka, and Samoilovka. In total, 532 airplanes and 254 helicopters, 8,733 unmanned aerial vehicles, 441 air defense missile systems, 13,266 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,182 fighting vehicles equipped with MLRS, 7,016 field artillery cannons and mortars, as well as 15,086 special military motor vehicles have been destroyed during the special military operation.